Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. SJ Poor here at Little Face Brewing, Kentucky. Hope everybody's enjoying their Homebrew Wednesday today. I know I am. As you saw, poured me a glass of the Kentucky Common, which is the first beer I brewed here in Kentucky, and I used the old cube. Last week's Homebrew Wednesday video was about that. This is a taste on it. And we have her pulled up here on Beersmith. So again, this was 8 pounds, 2 ounces of 6-row, 3 pounds, 7 ounces of corn, flake corn, 4 ounces of black Patent 500L, 4 ounces of Crystal 60, 3/4 of an ounce of cluster at 60 minutes, 3/4 of an ounce of cluster at 15, half an ounce of Tetnag at flame out. And it was fermented out with US 05, which never disappoints. This was a quick turn beer. I think total from, what did we say, from grain to glass was like 2 weeks. I mean, I brewed this on February 4, and let's see, did I mark down when I kegged it? So 13 days, 16 days, 16, and it's been on a week. All right, so we're going to say 3 weeks. Grain to glass, 3 weeks. We'll go with that. Nice looking beer. Look at that. It's fairly clean too. It's not bad. I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. Color's pretty much spot on. The aroma is really nice and sweet. The sample tasted great when I put it in keg. Carbonation is just about perfect. I force carved it at 25 PSI for 3 days. Then I dropped it down to 10 PSI and I actually bled it out. A lot of times I'll drop it down and then just let the keg set and naturally kind of dissipate. But this one, I actually dropped it down to 10 PSI and it's been sitting like that ever since. And it's pouring a really nice beer. Oh man, that is really good. It's going to be difficult to keep that in the keg until I get more to replace it. I might have to plan on just going right behind it with either another one or 2 dogs. What do you think? So, I had a brew day last week, and it was either Wednesday or Thursday, and I brewed up Dropkick Nate. So here's some footage from that. Okie dokie. Got the first brew day going on the system over here. Little face burn. It's a little darker in here. I have the door down. I think I'm going to open it up here in a minute because she's going to get hot in here if I don't. And it's beautiful outside here in Kentucky. I mean, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Did find a flaw in the system. My mash tun was about 10 degrees off. So I'm sitting here trying to get it up to temperature and it wouldn't get there. Well, it was there and then some. So I'm mashing high. This is going to be in the high 50s, 150s. I wanted it at right 140, well, 152 is where I like to go with stuff. So this will be a sessionable pale ale. High mash temperature. We'll see how it turns out. We're going to give her plenty of time. So that's my brew day footage. Brew day actually went pretty well for the first time using the electric system since I got the power ran out here to the garage for it. I've had power out here in the garage, but I had another 50 amps ran out here so that I could power my controller and have more power. So I've got 50 amps, a separate line of 50 amps, plus I also already had 20 amps coming out prior. So, yeah, man, brew day went pretty well. I did have one issue. For some reason, my controller kind of got stuck on me and I was about 10 degrees off. So, I mashed a little bit high, but I think I was able to salvage that because I stirred the mash up real well. That dissipated the heat and brought my temperature down to 152 pretty quick. I never got out of the 150s. I think I had it at one time about 156, 158, so it was up there. And it was really only for minutes. Like I said, when I stirred it all up, it dissipated out pretty quickly, and I got it right on 152. Once I got it on 152, I dialed everything in to be able to maintain it at 152. And I did, and then I started my mash. So, ended up having an original gravity of 1056, and the target was 1054, I believe. And so super happy with that. I've got about 10 and 3/4 gallons in fermenter. So that's the nice thing about being able to do double batches. That's going to be 2 kegs, so as I do these, it's like do double batch, single batch, double batch, single batch, and I can get my pipeline filled up a little bit better that way. So stay tuned for the tastings and stuff for Dropkick Nate, the world's most cloned homebrew from Nate Pico. So there you have it, folks. That's my Homebrew Wednesday for this week. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week and your following weekend. This is S.J. Pour Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Cheers. Oh, it's a dandy.